Welcome to SME TV. This is our 5 in 5 segment where we bring our experts in to give us 5 tips on their area of knowledge. Okay, we've got Stella Gianotto here with us today. She's a consumer futurist and creative director of Brands for Brands. We're going to do 5 tips on marketing for post-COVID. Stella, welcome.
Thank you.
You ready to go?
Yes.
5 in 5.
5 in 5.
Tip 1. Use social media as a platform for credibility to build an audience and social proof.
Yes, well, social media is still relatively free. They're not taxing us on it yet. And even though there's been a mass exodus on one of the channels, it's still a really great way for small business to say, hey, I'm still in business, I'm still here. I may not physically have the doors open, but you can still trade with me. And it's a really good medium insofar as that it's frequency. You can do it when you like, how you like, and across multiple platforms.
Again, consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
And being visible.
Being visible, yes.
That's what you've outlined. Okay, number 2, use email and EDMs to frequently stay in touch with your clients and prospects. Keep it short, sharp, and on point.
Yes.
No life story every time I send one out?
No life story. And look, there's an influx of people using email at the moment, and they are literally sending war and peace. We just want it short, sharp. In fact, it can be a quick video, a couple of sentences, a photograph, but it's also really good because it goes straight into a person's inbox. If you address it to them rather than, hey, y'all, you're going to get a better response rate. It's also relatively free too.
Or put their first and last name.
Back to front.
Hi, Angela Vithulkis, or back to front as well, if the spreadsheet's done that way.
Hi, Angela.
Tip 3, go back to chunky mail and snail mail. I love that. It's tangible, it's getting a lot more cut through than online ads, and you're physically putting something into someone's hand.
Yes, well, we don't have to worry about the snail mail bit because Australia Post is running 24/7 shifts. And granted, it's not as immediate as an email in an inbox, but what is it that we as a consumer are gagging for? Something to touch and hold.
Personal.
So put something into a folder, into an envelope, and send it to somebody. It's going to have a lot more cut through, a lot more longevity, and better value for your marketing spend.
Because it's always a lovely surprise. It's like a big hug, isn't it, when you get something personal in the mail?
And an even bigger tip, handwrite the name on the envelope. It'll get open first because people will think it's an invitation or a present.
Oh, it's special. It's not a bill.
It's not a bill.
It's not a bill. Tip 4, show more of you behind the scenes, where over the picture perfect, highly stylized marketing pics, engage people into how you create your product or service. So you're saying I should tell everyone all my little secrets?
Well, that's up to you, Angela. But if that's what you want to do, then sure. What I'm simply saying is that the age of the influencer that influences and advertises and markets every single product under the sun but legitimately doesn't use any of them has now gone. But we want to see real, we want to see raw, we want to see how you invented something, we want to see how something is made, we want to see how you piece together your product or service. Show it to us because it's getting, again, far more cut through than paid advertisements.
Right, tip 5. Send personalised video and audio.
Yes.
It's one thing to use these mediums. It's another to record something specific to each individual client. It'll get more cut through and a higher response rate. So tailor make something?
Absolutely. So this is a bit of a mixing the old school with the new school. Yes, we're using the technology, but we're using the old school of if I was to pick up the phone and say, hey, Angela, I haven't seen you in the shop for a little while. What's going on? However, if I was to send you an audio to say, hey, Angela, it's Stella from down the road. I haven't seen you. I'd love to see you in the shop. By the way, when you come in, because it's your birthday, I'm going to shout you a free coffee today. You'll be in like a shot.
Or I know that you've bought this before and we've just got a new range in.
Absolutely.
It's a reminder, right?
It's a reminder. Even if you've got a retail store and you're actually photographing or taking a video of you unpacking the stock and saying it's just in, you're a VIP, you get X amount of a deal or an offer for this period of time.
Who doesn't want to be a VIP?
Absolutely.
Thanks very much, Stella. That's Stella Gianotto, consumer futurist, creative director of Brands for Brands, and that's her 5 tips on marketing post-COVID. Thanks.